Most zombie apocalypse shows focus on characters who are living normal everyday lives, or even living quite well, who have to deal with the depressing reality of a zombie apocalypse destroying their life and having to get used to a new way of surviving. Zom 100 takes an opposite approach. The first episode largely focuses on how dark and depressing the real world can really be at times. It focuses on a character who is trapped in an abusive company, which causes him to overwork himself constantly, to the point he's not able to enjoy anything in his life. When the zombie apocalypse happens, he's actually quite thrilled about it. He takes the opportunity to restructure his life in a way that he can do the things he wants to do, and he begins working on a bucket list of 100 things he wants to do before becoming a zombie. He cleans out his apartment, which hasn't been cleaned out in 3 years. He eventually meets another character, whose name I unfortunately can't remember right now, apologies, who seems to balance out his mentality by telling him he needs to focus more carefully on risk assessment to make sure he doesn't die too soon. However, the show mostly focuses on the main character trying to find a way to not only survive, but to live a life worth living during this zombie apocalypse. He is constantly reminded on how fragile his life really is with the zombies around him. However, he takes this as reason not to be miserable, but to spend as much time as he possibly can doing what he wants with his own life. If you don't know how much time you have, you may as well have fun and do the best you can with the time that you do have. It's a positive mentality that the main character keeps that helps him survive the apocalypse, and I think is just generally a good mentality to take towards life. Anyway, that's all for some of my quick thoughts on Zom 100. If you want to hear more of my thoughts on this show, I might consider making a video talking about it on my second channel if enough people seem like they want to hear it. Other than that, if this is your first video of mine, please hit subscribe if you want to see what else I might talk about in the future. I have a Devilman manga versus anime comparison video that is upcoming that I'm currently in the process of editing. So if that sounds interesting to you, then I guess I'll see you on that video. But that's all I have for this one, so goodbye.